Okay. Oh, you ready?
Yes.
What up, YouTube? It's T. I'm back. And we have a lovely guest. You gotta look at the camera on the video today. This is my youngest baby. This is my daughter. Introduce yourself.
I'm a dragon.
You're a dragon? You're just supposed to be serious.
How? It is gonna be serious, but I am a dragon.
Okay, and dragon, what's your name?
My name is Dragon. You don't get it. My name is Tajara. Okay?
We call her Taj.
Okay.
So this video is going to be about how you feel, A, when I told you I was going to transition, and B, how you feel now that it's going on, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to ask some questions, and you got to answer them seriously, because there's some people out there who are transitioning and don't know how to talk to their kids about it. They don't. It's a hard trap. Everybody's not, you know, everybody isn't as informed as you, so their kids may not know.
Think?
You care what your kids think?
Okay, true.
So some people may not know how their kids are going to react. Some people may just want to have something to watch with their kids to help their kid understand. So we're going to give them that.
Okay.
Okay. So
is this like a Q&A?
It's like a Q&A. Q&A with my kid.
Okay.
Is that a good title?
Yeah.
Okay. So how old are you?
I am 9.
And what grade will you be in when school starts in 2 days?
4th grade.
You got to speak up so they can hear you.
4th grade.
Okay. So okay, I have a question, serious question.
Okay.
Before mommy told you that I was transitioning to a man, did you have any idea?
No.
No?
No, because you never told me.
Because
I just thought you wanted to dress like a man and act like a man.
Okay, that's the honest answer. So when mommy first said, so let me tell you guys, so before I told her, I had like a whole like intervention, deep speech planned out, and when I started telling her, she was basically like, dude, it's not
that big of a deal.
See, not that big of a deal. So that's the one thing, trans parents out there, your kids realistically are not going to think it's a big deal. Especially if they're younger. If they're a little older, then yeah, they may, you know, depending on their upbringing. But most of the time, kids, or I've talked to our 9-year-old, and we have a 6-year-old son, and they both didn't think it was a big deal.
As long as I can braid your beard.
As long as she can braid my beard. Well, we ain't get to that part yet.
Okay.
So when mommy first, well, we'll get to this. Okay. When mommy first told you that mommy was going to become a man, how did you feel on the inside?
I mean, I'm okay. On the inside, I was like, oh, she's becoming a man. Okay.
It wasn't that big of a shock.
No, I mean, if you want to have a big celebration for it, I'm with it.
You're with it, so we gotta have a big celebration.
Yeah.
Or can we just go with the flow? Because I don't like celebrations.
We can just go with the flow. You're turning into a man. It's your choice.
Okay. So, how do you feel with the fact that I'm the mommy that carried you and I'm the mommy that gave birth to you, that I'll be a dude? Does it bother you?
You'll still be the person that gave birth to me.
Okay. Can you look at the camera and get out the TV?
You'll just be a man.
I'll just be a man. Okay. So, what were your requirements for you to be okay with me transitioning? What did you say you wanted to be able to do?
I told you, as long as I can braid your beard, I'm okay with you being a man.
But what did you say you wanted to still be able to call me?
Mommy.
So, was there a particular reason why you still wanted to be able to call me mommy?
I mean, you are my mom. I mean, I do have another mom, but you are mommy.
Okay.
You're just a man.
Okay. So, and I'm going to ask you this question again, and you can answer it the way you did, because they haven't heard the answer. So, I said to you, I understand and I'm okay with you calling me mommy because I am the person that carried you and gave birth to you. But how are you going to feel with the fact your mom isn't just going to look like a man? Your mom is going to be a whole man. And how are you still going to feel in public when people aren't going to see a woman, they're going to see a man, and you're calling me mommy?
I mean, I really don't care. I mean, I told you. I don't care if they judge me for calling you mommy. I'm still going to call you mommy. Okay.
Now, this is a conversation we haven't had that we kind of have to have over on that subject, because parents are going to have that with their kids.
Okay.
So, you're aware, because you like you know, researching political stuff and people.
What, political stuff?
Like Trump and stuff. Okay, we're not gonna talk about him right now. Don't start.
Oh,
but
okay.
do you understand that there are some people out there that don't think people should be able to transition and be who they are on the inside? No, serious. This is a serious conversation.
No.
But there are some people out there that aren't okay with that.
Why?
Because they just don't know how to mind their business.
But it's their life.
I understand it's their life, but they don't understand that. They don't think that way. They have their own reasonings and they're closed-minded and they don't understand it, so they're not okay with it. So you do understand that there are going to be some times where you're not going to be able to call me mommy in public.
Why?
Because if we're in a situation, right, say we're out to eat, okay? And nobody will know I'm transgender. They won't know that. They'll just see me because they didn't know me before I was a man. They'll just be like, oh, that's a whole man. Okay? And if we're, say we're out in public, right?
Okay.
And we're out to eat. And you say, mommy, and I answer you. And what if there's somebody sitting near us and they don't like that, you know, because I don't let them know there's something different about this man because this child is calling this man mommy. What happens if we're near somebody who doesn't like it and I go to the bathroom? Because I have to go to the men's bathroom. And what if somebody steps to me because of you calling me mommy and I'm a man? You never thought about that, huh?
No.
So we have to find a happy medium. I'm okay with you calling me mommy, but there's going to be some times where that's not going to be okay. Not because mommy doesn't like it, but just to make sure that mommy is safe.
Okay.
And that's something.
Wait a minute. Excuse me?
I'm being serious.
What do you mean?
So
what do you mean safe?
There's people out there that, and if you have younger kids and you don't want them to hear this conversation, go ahead and pause it or skip through it. I'll put in the comments when this part of the conversation is over, like what timestamp. Because if we're out in public and you say mommy and I'm like, hey princess, or yes baby, and that may let somebody know that I'm trans. And what happens if I go to the bathroom? I gotta go to the men's bathroom. I gotta go in that bathroom by myself.
1 second, I gotta look for the cares I give about that.
You don't care if somebody tries to jump me in the bathroom?
No, I don't care that they think that you're transgender. I don't care about that. You can be transgender.
As you can see, being 9 years old, she doesn't get it. So that may be a conversation.
What do you mean?
Because sometimes it may not be safe.
Why
we're not gonna go into detail because they're closed-minded. So there's going to be some times, and this may be a conversation because I didn't think about this until we started this conversation. There may be some times where it's not safe.
Wow.
Because people are closed-minded and people attack transgender people.
They don't know how it feels to have hate on them for being transgender.
No.
Exactly.
So that's something that we hope changes in the future, but that's something that we'll have another separate conversation off camera about, and then maybe we'll come back on camera and do another video to update to see how you feel.
Okay.
Okay. So you have friends that have met me as your mom?
Yeah.
If they ask, well, your mom is now your dad, or because that's how they'll look at it, how would you feel about that? Is that going to bother you?
It's not going to bother me. I'm just going to tell them the story that I told you I was going to say.
Okay, so I asked her, I'm going to let you tell them. I asked her what would she do if somebody was like, well, that used to be your mom and now it's your dad. What did you tell them?
Evil. Aliens.
Why they got to be evil? It was a good thing. They ain't got to be evil.
Well, aliens came down from planet Homosexuality and they shot her with man hormones, so she's a man now. That
was her explanation.
But it's a good explanation.
That is a good explanation.
Aliens are real or not.
So, how did you feel? Because she did get to see me. She's been gone all summer, so I started testosterone while she was gone because I didn't know how my moods were going to be, and I kind of wanted to make sure everything was kind of balanced before she came back. How did you feel seeing me do my testosterone shot?
There was like a needle this big.
Was it that big? It gave you the heebie-jeebies?
I don't like needles.
You don't like needles. But are you glad that you know what's going on?
Yes.
So do you think people transitioning, whether they're going male to female or female to male, do you think that they should let their kids go to doctor's appointments with them and see them do their shots and things like that?
Yeah, I mean, I go to mommy's weight loss appointments all the time and I enjoy it.
So you like that when your parents are making decisions and life-changing decisions that you get to be a part of it?
Yeah, I want to see what happens. I want to see what goes down.
So do you think that, so what advice would you have for transgender parents when it comes to making sure their kids are okay throughout the process?
Tell your kids immediately.
Okay.
It's like ripping off a Band-Aid. If you just tell them immediately when you just have the thought in your head, then it's okay.
So you think they shouldn't hide it from their kids?
No, don't hide it from their kids.
Okay, and if for kids who may not understand it or may be a little uncomfortable, because like for instance, you have two mommies, you have two parents, but say it was just me and you.
Okay.
And I was the only mommy you had, and then I said, you know what, I'm gonna be a dude because that's who I've always been on the inside. Or, you know, what if somebody's dad says, you know what, I've always been a woman on the inside, and some kids may not understand it. So how would you help them to what advice would you have for them to be able to talk to their parent, to understand it, and to be supportive? Because you're a big support. So what advice would you have for the kids? Seriously.
If your parents tell you that they are changing from female to male or male to female, just go with it. I mean, it's not like anything's gonna wrong. I mean, in the past, they were still your mom. You still had very good memories with them.
And so they should just love them regardless?
Yeah. I mean, they're still your parent. You still have them.
That was a good answer.
Why?
No, because that was a good way to explain it.
They'll always be your mom. They'll just be a man. They'll just be another gender.
So, okay, so I have a tough question.
Okay.
Well, I think it's tough, but you may. So, some people, pronouns is what it's called. Like how when we were talking with your other mom the other day, and you said you started out saying that she would always be her wife, talking about she would always be my wife, and you corrected it and said you'll always be his wife. That's pronouns, he, she. You're pretty smart, I think you get that. So some people aren't as lenient as your mommy. Some people aren't as, okay, well, if you want to still call me mommy, call me mommy.
Oh, so
some people want to be, because some people aren't as open as your parents about being transgender for different reasons. So some people don't want people to know that they were once a woman or once a man. They were born, you know, a different gender. So how would you, if I said to you, Taj, I'm always going to be your mommy, but I need you to call me daddy? Or
I'd still call you that. I mean, I have no problem with that because I still have another mom.
But what if you didn't have another mom? Would you be a little more upset about it?
No.
Because you would still have me as a parent?
I'd still have you as my parent. That's all that matters. As long as I have you or mommy as a parent, I'm good.
So the name is just a name. You still have the person. So
as long as I have the person, that's it. I don't care what gender they are. I really don't care.
As long as you're loved.
As long as I am loved and have a parent there to care and watch for me and feed me, I'm good.
That's it? That's all I'm good for? Feeding you?
Taking care of.
So, kids, it may be hard. Your parents, you know, for whatever reason, whatever choice you make as a first parent, whatever choice you make for your situation and your family makeup is your choice. Whether you're okay with your children still calling you mom or dad or vice versa, or you want them to call you a specific thing, communication. I think with both of my children, I've been very upfront and honest and I talked to them separately and gave them the opportunity to ask whatever questions they needed, whatever statements they needed, to make sure they were comfortable. I'm okay with my daughter still calling me mom because that's what she requested. We are, of course, going to have to find a happy medium because there are going to be some times where that may not be safe. But just, I think, you know, kids understand, because she's understood a lot more. She's actually surprised. It's like I hadn't had the opportunity to have the pronoun conversation with her, and she kind of did it on her own. You know, I talked to her when it came to my name change and discussed it. And kids are smarter than we think, because she's made some statements, and like I was giving myself my testosterone shot, and she was like, so that's artificial man hormone. And that's gonna turn. No, that was a good thing. It's gonna. That's what's
artificial man.
Hey.
They just take men who are artificial and they put it in you.
Cool. So, anything else you want to say to close this out?
I don't know.
You good?
I really don't know.
So you love me for me,
yes,
even as I become a man.
Your choices are your choices. I mean, I can't change you from stopping to be a man, and I don't want to. So.
And I love you. And appreciate you being supportive. You gonna do some more videos with me?
Yes.
So we'll make sure she comes back and kind of update you guys as the process goes. If you have any questions or want us to talk about anything in particular,
comments down below.
That's your favorite part to say is comment down below. Can you get hit with a like, comment, or subscribe?
Subscribe, like, and comment down below.
But seriously, if you or your kids have any questions, we'll definitely do more. I don't know if my son's going to do it because my son just, sometimes he likes to be on camera, sometimes he doesn't. But if you guys have any questions or want to reach out, you know, shoot me an email. It's in the description. Comment, subscribe. If you have any questions for her or any questions you want me to ask her in regards to talking to your children, let us know. You want to tell them bye?
I'm a dragon.